Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on our $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. We do take into account losses and it's not 201 consecutive trades. So for further information in terms of strategy and how to join the challenge, please refer to the description below. In the previous video, we did an important update for ticker symbol MMTLP, the special preference share for holders of previous Torchlight Energy Resources. And we looked at some important questions in terms of a response to George's tweet, who stated that there is going to be an investor presentation. So please refer back to the previous video for details of the specific questions that we suggested that George could look at in terms of potentially answering in this investor presentation. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 6 energy stocks that are currently booming. So before we do that, I'd like to provide a quick clarification from yesterday's video and also look at a reminder in terms of the statement from the company with regard to the special dividend. So before we start on the 6 stocks, one thing I'd like to clarify in terms of the previous video was one of the questions I looked at is in terms of a potential dilemma. So the question, or I should say a hypothetical question, is what would most people prefer? Option A, a quicker resolution to the situation, potentially getting a spin out into Oilco, which right now seems to be potentially the quickest resolution of the situation, giving us a guideline return of shares between $3 and $5. Or would you, bearing in mind the price of oil, bearing in mind the price of energy, bearing in mind a significant premium in the oil and gas assets that now potentially we could be faced with, would you prefer a short delay between up to maybe 3 months in order to get a significantly higher special dividend well in excess of $30? So I was surprised to see that many people would prefer the $3 to $5 return right now rather than have another delay of 3 months to get a much bigger significant premium on the special dividend. So that's fair enough. I'm happy to respect everybody's wishes on that, and I think people probably have had enough now in terms of waiting and would just basically want this matter settled with and dealt with as quickly as possible. So that's the situation with regard to the previous video. One other thing I'd like to do is offer a clarification in terms of the special dividend. So I'm just going to share with you one of the comments here. So a shout out to Dustin Wright, and what he said is, I'm curious why you still refer to it as a dividend ? George flat out said it's a spin out on one of the last talks. So let's try to address this question. So in response to Dustin's comment, what I'd like to remind him of is the official communication from the company on their investor relations website. So just a quick reminder here, and what the company have officially stated here on the screen, you'll see that their communication is completion of the work will the company believes enable us to move to the next steps in the spin out process for these assets. The work includes but is not limited to formal transfer of assets to Oilco Holdings Incorporated. So what that is basically saying is including a transfer to Oilco Holdings but is not limited to. So what that basically means when they're saying not limited to, that also potentially opens the door for a special dividend. It also opens the door to a potential buyer in the background, and it also opens the door to an NDA in terms of the company not being able to share this confidential information. So options are officially according to the company still open. In terms of any off the record comment that George has made, I think I would give that less priority and I would give more priority to the official statement, and the official statement here is it includes but is not limited to transfer of assets to Oilco. So certainly the official communication is all options are open. What I would now like to do is make a start by looking at 6 energy stocks. Each of these stocks have been booming significantly in the difficult market trading conditions. First stock we're going to look at is ticker symbol CEI, Camber Energy. This was one of the stocks featured in my previous video. This is also, you'll be able to see on the screen here, from our weekly watch list, which was available for the Discourse members exclusively. Added to our weekly watch list further down below, where we stated that CEI, this could continue its upward momentum due to the increase in energy stocks. So let's have a look at the chart for CEI. So over the previous 5 days, we can see that this is up quite significantly, in excess of 86%. Just a few days ago, this was trading below 60 cents. And today we can see at one point it went in excess of $2. So that was certainly a great time to cash out and a great time to take profits. From that high of $2, we have seen a significant sell-off, and at one point it went from the $2 mark to $1, and then it has gone up a little bit more, closing at time of editing around about $1.26. So certainly a very interesting stock, showing great momentum back up in terms of forward bullish momentum. Ticker symbol CEI, Camber Energy. And the second stock I'd like to share with you is ticker symbol INDO, and this is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on my previous videos. So on the screen you'll be able to see that this stock was initially shared exclusively with the Discord members on the 29th of January, when I stated at that time this stock could potentially go up again in 30 days when they start drilling, but will also be volatile before that. This was also added onto our weekly watch list. So this watch list is available every Sunday exclusively to the Discord members. So let's have a look at the chart again for ticker symbol INDO over the previous 5 days, and we can see on the screen here over the previous 5 days this stock is up in excess of 215% just over the previous 5 days. But what's interesting today is the stock has come down quite significantly, potentially giving a buying opportunity if there's still more movement on this, and at time of editing it was down in excess of 36%. However, just a few days ago this was trading below $10, and it was also trading around about the $5 mark, so still a significant premium on there. And we can see at one point this stock was trading in excess of $80, so great time to sell at $80, and also potentially great time to rebuy. So ticker symbol INDO, Indonesia Energy, an extremely strong bullish stock which has been showing great momentum. So please refer back to my previous video for details of due diligence on this stock. And the next stock I'd like to share with you is ticker symbol FCEL, Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell has been generally trending down for the approximately over in excess of 6 months. However, we can see here on the chart for the previous 5 days it is up in excess of 3%. However, what's interesting is today, at time of editing, the stock is up in excess of 8%, trading around about $6.40. So again, lots of great volume in this stock right now today. Significant increase where it was trading just around about the 7th of March. At around a price of $5.40, and at one point it went in excess of $6.60. So certainly seems to be having some good momentum, and a great stock in the energy sector, going through a bullish phase right now. Ticker symbol FCEL. And the next stock I'd like to share with you on the screen is ticker symbol GEVO, also known as Gevo Incorporated. So this is the 5-day chart for Gevo. Over the previous 5 days this is up in excess of 25%. But what's interesting for Gevo is at time of editing right now this stock is up in excess of 28% today, just today. So again, huge volume, huge interest, and huge forward momentum in the stock. We can see here on the 7th of March this was trading around about $3.20, and it's gone up quite significantly. So from that $3.20 at time of editing, $4.54. So great potential in this stock again, hopefully to continue, but lots and lots of volatility as well. And the fifth stock I'd like to look at is ticker symbol KOS, also known as Cosmos Energy. This is a stock on the previous 5 days is up in excess of approximately 15%, and today at time of editing it's also up in excess of 7.7%. But what's interesting here, at time of editing at one point this was trading close to $6.60, and from that $6.60 we can see lots of red candles, a very significant sell-off where it came at one point to find support around about $5.80, and again good recovery from that $5.80 to $6.06. So overall showing great momentum in difficult market conditions. Ticker symbol KOS. And final stock I'd like to share with you is VTNR. So before we look at the chart, so again, quick reminder of our weekly watch list. So you'll be able to see that this was available to the Discord members on Sunday, where we stated here that VTR as an energy stock is going through a bullish momentum phase right now. So let's have a look at the chart for VTNR. So on the previous 5 days this stock is up in excess of 22%, but what's also interesting is just today it's up in excess of 21%. So again, At start of the trading today, this was trading around about $6, and at one point it went up in excess of $8. So a great return, great returns and from any potential investment there. And also from our weekly watch list, it would have been a good opportunity to get a good entry in this stock, ticker symbol VTNR. And finally, if anybody would like to get an exclusive copy of our weekly watch list, which is available in the Discord, you can join our Discord from as little as $9 a month. This will also give you an opportunity to take part in the challenge as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.